Well, with Trump gearing up for this big political comeback, it's like, wow, everybody in DC is just bracing themselves for a storm. I mean, this guy, love him or hate him, has always been, how do I put it, disruptive? Yeah, disruptive. He's making it crystal clear he wants payback against anyone who's gone after him. Like, no holds barred. But hey, the Democrats aren't exactly sitting around twiddling their thumbs either. They've got, like, this playbook, right? It's, what's the word? Delay and distract. It's kind of like a chess game. Trump's like, I'm coming for you. And they're all like, okay, we'll see about that. So Biden, man, Biden's been something, huh? Here's a guy who people say only has like 2 conscious hours a day, like ouch. But then he suddenly pulls out these bold moves. First thing he does? Blanket pardons. Yup. Like, Hunter? You're good. No worries, son. And okay, he says it's all about, father's love or whatever. Sure, let's roll with that. But honestly, it's pretty genius. He's making it really hard for Trump to go after these people later without breaking some unwritten rules of American politics. But Biden didn't stop there. Oh no, he also pushed this work-from-home deal for like tens of thousands of federal workers. And, you've got to wonder, is it about saving money, or is it more like trolling Trump? Because Trump's all about efficiency and drain the swamp. Biden's response? Cool, here's a remote swamp. Good luck draining it. And then there's the money thing. Oh man, Biden's basically just emptying the piggy bank. Billions for Ukraine. More for Israel. It's like he's trying to spend every last dime, so Trump inherits a financial mess. It's kind of brilliant in a diabolical way. Now Hillary, oh Hillary. You remember the whole email thing, right? Like, all those witnesses mysteriously dying? Yeah, people still talk about that. Anyway, she's apparently ready to bail if Trump gets back in. Said she'd leave the country. And like, honestly, can you blame her? Trump's got her on his hit list. Pelosi though, oh boy. She's not running. Nope. This woman's like doubling down. She's still out there, even though she's, what, in her 80s now? Jeez. And Trump, he's been pretty clear. He wants her out. Calls her like corrupt and all that. Some of his people, like this Matt Gaetz guy, are itching to dig into her stock market stuff. I mean, insider trading? Oh yeah, that's a problem. Anyway, she's putting up a fight. But like, can she really outlast Trump's machine? I don't know, man. It's a risky game. All right, so let's talk about the Pentagon. I mean, Trump and the military-industrial complex? That's always been like a rocky relationship. Back in his first term, he was already clashing with top brass. Now he's saying stuff like, I want generals as loyal as Hitler's. Yeah, that's a thing he actually said, or close enough. So obviously this freaked a lot of people out. The military's got all these factions, and not everyone's on Team Trump. And let's face it, he's got this idea of a MAGA army, a totally loyal force, but good luck selling that to the Pentagon. They're already whispering to Obama like, hey man, can you maybe step in and talk some sense into him? And yeah, Obama gave this speech. Very measured, very statesmanlike. He's all, we shouldn't politicize the military, and judicial systems shouldn't be used to settle political scores. Subtext? Hey Trump, chill. But, let's be real, does Trump seem like the kind of guy who listens to subtle warnings? Yeah, not so much. And oh man, the defense contractors are sweating bullets. Like Trump's been pretty clear. He wants the Russia-Ukraine thing over, yesterday. No more blank checks for endless wars. That's gotta sting if your entire business model is, endless wars. Some defense think tank guy, Mark Kanchan or whatever, comes out and says, if Trump cuts aid to Ukraine, defense companies are gonna take a big hit. It's like, gee, you think? They're trying to scare people, saying stuff like, hey, remember what happens to presidents who cross us? I mean, they didn't say it outright, but that's the vibe. Now the federal government, oh wow, talk about dysfunction. Trump's been ranting about bloated bureaucracy forever. And like he's got this plan to, what's the word, streamline? Yeah, streamline the whole system. Musk-level efficiency, cutting 428 agencies down to 99. That's insane. But here's the kicker. He's talking about axing whole departments. Like the FBI. Gone. And this Global Engagement Center thing? That's the place that apparently cooked up all those crazy rumors about Xinjiang cotton and forced labor in China. Trump's like, yeah, no thanks. Shut it down. The civil service folks? They're freaking out. Nobody wants to be on the chopping block. So now you've got these think tanks and bureaucrats scrambling to justify their existence. Oh, China's coming for us. We need this agency to protect democracy. It's like, okay, but does anyone actually buy this? And speaking of panic, let's talk about the media. Remember when Trump called them fake news? Well, they haven't forgotten either. Back in the day, he banned outlets like CNN and the New York Times from White House press briefings. Brutal, right? Now they're all scrambling to survive. Some are even turning on their own allies. Like the Washington Post, suddenly doing hit pieces on Pelosi. Yeah, that's not an accident. They're trying to hedge their bets, in case Trump comes out on top. It's basically survival of the fittest. Even Hollywood's feeling the heat. You've got celebrities like Tom Hanks, Forrest Gump himself, literally running. Like, dude actually got on a plane and said, "Run, Forrest, run," before jetting off. Okay, maybe not literally, but you get the idea. Taylor Swift? She's deleting tweets like crazy. Trump once said, "I hate Taylor Swift." And now she's like, "Yeah, maybe I'll just go on a world tour for 4 years." Coincidence? Probably not. All right, let's get into the social fallout. Groups like Black Lives Matter, LGBTQ activists, they're not thrilled, obviously. Trump's made it pretty clear he's not exactly a fan. And honestly, some of them are rethinking their whole strategy. Like, maybe we just focus on ourselves for a while. But here's the weirdest part, this cruise ship thing. Apparently, there's this company offering a 4-year world cruise for people who can't handle Trump being president. I mean, come on, a floating safe space? For $255,000? It's like, okay, Karen, have fun with that. So yeah, this whole situation, it's like one giant episode of Game of Thrones. You've got all these factions, Trump's loyalists, the Democrats, the bureaucrats, the media, Hollywood, all scrambling to survive or, take each other out. And I mean, sure, America's always been dramatic, but this is next level. It's almost like the whole system depends on like who's holding the power at any given moment. Trump knows this, and so does everyone else.